we can do some release on ourselves. Could you show me some release now? Is there a couple of things
Let's do something that is easily shown on a camera. So we can work on our chest, on our sternum actually. So now we can use our fingers, just our fingers. We tap the sternum like this. This is a tapping sound. So we just wake up the tissue right now, just on the front, and you can go to the sides. You can go to the low part of the rib cage also. Now you give information to the brain about this area. Now you can stroke it a little bit with a hand from top to the bottom. Also on one side, my left lung and my right lung. In between the lungs, we have the heart. I work very much with this embodiment way of working, that you can kind of visualize what's behind what you're doing, what is inside of you. So now use your fingers more intense onto your sternum, which is just here where the clavicles are. It starts, and now I use my fingertips moving the tissue a little bit from side to side, and then I move down with my fingers. It may be a little bit sore. Are you a little bit sore here, Mike?
It's a bit tender, yeah.
It's a bit tender. Okay.
And so are you like just rubbing the middle bit, or are you actually getting into these bits?
No, I'm just in the middle right now.
Okay.
Just in the middle. We move in a while. And so also to the low part, you have the solar plexus. You don't have to push here, if you don't like to. Then you move your fingers up and down, just in the middle again. Yeah. And now just a short rest to sit here, just to pay attention to how that feels right now, how that information enters to your brain. Your brain loves information from your breathing area, actually from your body. But because we talk about breathing, that's very important now. So if you want to use your sternum, then touch it. And integrate it in your breath, then touch it. So every area that doesn't move, please touch it. So now, what I want to say before we continue to a little bit more, then I would say, if you feel tender, then it's not because you should be tender. We shouldn't be tender unless we push very hard. Why we are tender is, and it can hurt a little bit, is because it's an area that could function better. So it's an area that would like to have a little bit more of movement when you breathe. Every breath, just a little bit of a movement. So it needs more energy, and not just energy, but it needs circulation. And what comes with circulation? Oxygen, to nurse the tissue. We need that in the tissue. If we don't have enough of that, then it gets sticky, it gets stiff, and it gets tender. It can hurt also. Now use one of your hands. You can use your right hand and then go to your left side, and then use the fingertips from the sternum, and then use you were your own therapist. So you kind of massage just beneath your clavicle here. You massage. You can go on the outside of the shirt, and you can go on the inside of the shirt. It will work both, and a little bit different. Are you on one side now? Don't change side. Only stay on this side, right? So we move a little bit downwards. Women has a breast, so it's not that easy. Men is having an easier time, but we can go below the breast. And then we could also rub the ribs a little bit here. And the ribs, with the lifting the arm, then you have really a possible grip all the way from the top of the lung to the low of the lung. The lung lives just behind the ribs here. Okay, so go all the way to the low part of your lungs. Please remember to breathe. Typically, we hold our breath when we listen, when we do something new. So please release the breath now. Okay, release your arms and then sit just for a few breaths here. And pay attention to how that feels. Compare one side compared to the other. Typically, the brain experiences the sides differently. How do you feel it, Mike?
Yeah, this side that I have not worked now feels very tight.
Exactly. Yeah.
This feels really loose.
Exactly. Yeah. So that is the purpose, actually, to let the brain know that when you breathe, it's okay to use that lung. It's okay to use that part of the diaphragm to pull in the lung, to move, to make that biomechanics working. So it is not a cognitive task. You could add that on. I mean, you could add the perception, etc. on. But right now, it's just a physical task. We just made that side work even better. So let's just do very shortly the other side, Mike, if that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I can
balance out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So start with the sternum, and then start just below with the fingertips here, just below your clavicle also.
And how hard are we pressing?
Yeah, how hard? You choose how hard.
Okay.
The reason why I say you choose is because some of you might only be able to softly touch because you're so sore, so tender. But some of you can touch even harder. It is actually like that. Please differentiate. I mean, make it vary. I mean, that was the right word in English. Vary your touch.
Okay.
Because every variation, the fascial tissue loves.
Right. So you be gentle, be soft.
Yeah, change.
Be a bit more firm.
Vary, yeah. And then go to your ribs. All right. And remember to breathe. Just make sound. That's fine. You could also sigh it out. That's also good.
Yeah.
Good night. I love to teach people do some kind of a morning routine like this in all of their rib cage. They can do it in 5 minutes, like they brush their teeth, then they can brush their rib cage.
Brush the rib cage. I love that.
Yeah. Okay, very good, Mike.
This is actually really addictive. I feel like I could be here for like an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm just starting to like feel, that feels really tight.
Yeah.
And, that needs some work now as well.
Yeah. And how easy is it? It is quite simple, you see. And you just need somebody to show it to you. And then the hard thing is to do it.
Okay.
So, you know, humans, we are not that easy. So the hard thing is to remember to do it. Like you brush your teeth every day, then you should also do these kind of exercises every day, at least for a period of time, until you feel that your body changes its habits, its space. I mean, until it feels like you are freeing up the breath, so you create more space to breathe.